Welcome, my Royal Nation family. Today, I want to share a powerful message with you how God turns brokenness into beauty. Maybe you've been through headache, disappointments, or moments where you felt shattered beyond repair. But I want to remind you today your story matters. The Bible tells us in Isaiah 61 and 3 that God gives us beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, and the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness. What the enemy tried to use to break you, God can use to build you. Your scars are not the end of your story, they are proof of God's healing power at work in your life. So stay with me as we dig deep into how God transforms pain into purpose, trials into testimonies, and brokenness into something beautiful. And remember, no matter what you're going through, your story still has value and it can inspire someone else to keep going.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. Oh. Yeah. For my good, for my good, it's all working. For my good, for my good, for my good, it's all working. For my good, yeah. When I think about all my plans, everything I need, always wanting more money to spend, 'cause I got these mouths to feed. Then I think about where I've been, and I must believe that if he did it, he'll do it again. God has been too good to me.
Have you ever felt like a shattered vase, a collection of fragments, each piece representing a dream, a hope, or a memory now lying in disarray? Broken, useless, and ready to be thrown away. Like something that has lost its purpose, its beauty, its very essence. The kind of brokenness that makes you question your worth and wonder if you'll ever be whole again. I know I have. I've been there, staring at the pieces of what once was, feeling the weight of disappointment and the sting of failure. It's a lonely place, filled with doubt and uncertainty. But here's the truth. God doesn't see a pile of broken pieces. He doesn't see a hopeless mess or a discarded failure. He sees potential, possibility, and a future waiting to be shaped. He sees the start of a masterpiece, a work of art that will be even more beautiful and meaningful because of its brokenness. He sees the opportunity to create something new and extraordinary from the ashes of the old. Like the Japanese art of kintsugi, a practice that embraces imperfection and celebrates the beauty of repair. Where broken pottery is repaired with gold, not hidden or disguised, but highlighted and celebrated. The cracks become part of the story, adding character and depth to the piece. God fills our cracks with his love and grace, his forgiveness and healing. He doesn't just patch us up, he transforms us, making us stronger and more resilient than before, making us more beautiful than before. Our scars become stories of redemption, testaments to his unwavering love and faithfulness. He doesn't erase our past. He doesn't pretend that the brokenness never happened. He redeems it. He takes the pain, the hurt, and the disappointment and turns it into something beautiful and meaningful. If you feel shattered, remember, you are not defined by your brokenness. You are in the hands of the master potter, the one who sees your potential and knows how to mold you into something extraordinary. He's not intimidated by your mess. He's not afraid of the broken pieces or the jagged edges. He's excited to create something new, something unique, something that reflects his glory and your potential, and breathtaking from your brokenness. A testament to his power to transform and his love that never fails. Your story isn't over. It's not a tragedy or a tale of defeat. It's just beginning. A new chapter filled with hope, promise, and the potential for incredible growth. Shining with the gold of God's amazing grace. A story of redemption, resilience, and the unwavering love of a master potter who sees beauty in brokenness. Have you ever felt like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders? Like you're a puzzle with missing pieces or a vase shattered into a million fragments? If you feel broken, if you feel like you're not whole, if you feel like you're somehow less than you should be, please know that you're not alone. You are part of a vast community of souls who have experienced similar feelings. There are people who understand, people who care, and people who are ready to offer a helping hand. Everyone, at some point in their lives, has felt the sting of disappointment when dreams don't materialize, the profound loss of loved ones, or the crushing weight of failure after pouring your heart and soul into something. These experiences are part of the human condition. Social media may often paint a picture of perfect lives, a highlight reel of successes and flawless moments. But remember that behind every carefully curated smile, there is a story of struggle, a journey filled with challenges, and battles fought in silence. Don't compare your behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel. Feeling broken isn't a sign of weakness. It means you've truly lived, loved with an open heart, and risked everything for something you believed in. It means you've been vulnerable, and vulnerability is a strength. Even biblical heroes, figures we often see as paragons of strength and faith, like David, the shepherd boy who became king, and Peter, the outspoken disciple, were deeply broken individuals, wrestling with their own flaws, doubts, and failures. They weren't perfect, and their stories remind us that God uses imperfect people to accomplish extraordinary things. Yet in their moments of despair and vulnerability, God met them in their pain, offering comfort, guidance, and a path towards healing and restoration. He transformed their brokenness into something beautiful. Often, we try to hide our hurt, to mask our pain with a smile, to pretend that everything is okay when it's not. But God invites us to be honest with Him, to lay bare our souls, to share our struggles without fear of judgment. He wants us to come to Him as we are, broken and all. It's often in our brokenness, in those moments of raw vulnerability, that we are most open to His healing touch, to His transformative power, to His unconditional love. Being a Christian doesn't mean having it all together, living a perfect life, or never experiencing pain or hardship. It's quite the opposite. It means bringing our brokenness, our imperfections, our doubts, and our fears to God, who meets us with open arms, boundless grace, and unwavering love, ready to piece us back together, stronger and more beautiful than before. One of the most powerful and comforting truths that resonates throughout the entire Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, is the unwavering promise that God never gives up on people. He doesn't abandon us in our darkest moments, nor does He write us off because of our failures. His love is persistent, His mercy boundless, and His commitment to us is eternal. This isn't just a nice sentiment, it's a foundational principle of faith. It's the bedrock upon which we can build hope, even when everything around us seems to crumble. Society, in its often harsh and unforgiving judgment, may cancel or discard us, labeling us as unworthy or beyond redemption. But God, in His infinite grace, is the God of endless chances, a beacon of hope shining brightly in the darkness. He sees beyond our mistakes, recognizing the potential for good that still resides within us. He specializes in taking what the world, in its limited perspective, calls trash, the broken pieces of our lives, the shattered dreams, the regrets that haunt us, and transforming them into treasure, something beautiful and valuable, a testament to His restorative power. He sees the diamond in the rough, the potential for beauty hidden beneath layers of imperfection. Remember the woman caught in adultery, dragged before Jesus, facing the wrathful judgment of the crowd. Jesus, in His profound wisdom and compassion, didn't condemn her. He offered grace, forgiveness, and a new start, a chance to leave her past behind and embrace a future filled with hope and purpose. I've seen this transformative power in my own life. God took my brokenness, the mistakes I had made, the pain I had endured, and gave me a new identity and purpose, a reason to live and to serve. He didn't erase my past, but he redeemed it, using it to shape me into the person I am today. No matter the magnitude of your mistakes or the weight of your past, God is not turning away from you in disgust or disappointment. He's actively pursuing you with relentless love and unwavering commitment, ready to redeem your story and restore you to wholeness. You are never too far gone, too damaged, or too unworthy for his boundless and unconditional love. His arms are always open, waiting to embrace you and welcome you home. It's one thing to believe God can heal us, but another to believe he can use our pain for good. Romans 8:28 promises that God works in all things for our good, not that all things are good, but that he can use them. Joseph's story proves this. Betrayal and suffering became the path to saving many. Your pain can become your platform. The places you struggle most can become your greatest ministry. God doesn't waste a hurt. Offer your pain to him, and he'll turn your mess into a message, your scars into hope for others. Maybe you think you're too broken for God to use. That's a lie. God specializes in using the unlikely and the flawed. Moses was a murderer with doubts. Paul persecuted Christians before becoming a champion of grace. God doesn't look for perfection. He looks for willingness. Your weakness is the perfect place for his strength to shine. When you have nothing left, God can do what only he can do. Don't let shame sideline you. Give your broken pieces to God and watch him create something extraordinary. We try to hide our scars thinking they make us less valuable, but scars are proof of healing, not defeat. Jesus showed his scars after the resurrection. They were evidence of victory and love. Your scars tell a story of survival and God's faithfulness. When you share your healed wounds, you offer hope to others still hurting. Don't hide your scars. Let God use them as beacons of hope, declaring, I was broken, but God healed me, and he can heal you too. The enemy wants you to wear your mistakes like a name tag, but you are not your failures. In Christ, you are made new. God doesn't just forgive, he gives you a new identity. Psalm 103. 1:2 says he removes our sins as far as the east is from the west. Stop calling yourself what God no longer calls you. Forgive yourself. When the enemy reminds you of your past, remind him of your future. Your mistakes are a chapter, not the title of your story. Your true identity is secure in God's love. Sometimes we think our past limits our future, but God's plan is bigger than our history. He knew every mistake before you were born and still chose you. Jeremiah 29:11 promises hope and a future, even in brokenness. God turns setbacks into comebacks and failures into training grounds. Your past can't cancel God's purpose, only unbelief can. Stop looking back with regret. Trust that God is doing a new thing. Your future is bright because he holds it. As we close, remember, your story isn't over. God is still writing it. Gather your broken pieces and give them to him. Stop hiding. Stop trying to fix yourself. Just surrender. God will fill your cracks with grace, give you new purpose, and turn your pain into hope for others. Walk forward with confidence. Your brokenness is not a disqualification. It's the very thing God will use to display his glory. Trust him. Your future is defined by his love, not your past. Believe it, receive it, and walk in hope today. As we explore the eternal struggle between good and evil, remember that your engagement can make a difference. Do not forget to like the video, share the video to boost this video in the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and hit all on the notification bell to be notified every time I upload a new video, and drop down in the comments and tell me your thoughts. I love y'all and ain't nothing you can do about it. Be blessed.